All right, you know the drill. Playing Broken Arrow. If you don't already own it, don't buy it. Don't support these devs. They're pretty incompetent. They don't really know what they're doing, and it is going to be a waste of your time if you get into it. Otherwise, enjoy the gameplay and hope somebody makes something better. Let's see what solo queue's cooking up for us. We'll see how long it takes. Going Russia. If the map looks conducive to it, I think what I'll do is that BTR deck. I'm fucking terrified of going with my tank deck. It's just the RNG of having a team that will actually support you is so low. It is so low in the solo queue. You're just gonna get stuck. You're gonna get stuck. Do not advise. I do not advise that you play an armored deck in the solo queue. And if you want to see what I'm talking about, just go do it. You'll figure it out. You'll see what happens. I think I have a couple of clips from a good one the other day. But if you're playing against people that are working together, you're just not going to come out on top, because the people that don't speak English on your team, or the people that think they know what they're doing with going the wide flank but not even securing it, you're just going to be too slow. You're going to have too many points tied up into something that everybody has a plan to deal with. I'm going to go to this part of the map, and if they bring a heavy tank, this is what I'm going to do. If they bring a couple of medium tanks, this is what I'm going to do. If they spam a bunch of light tanks and APCs, this is what I'm going to do. And a lot of that ends up being planes. So much better to just go with something that is fast, exactly what you need for that situation. Plop it down on top of their fucking head. Clear out the space and hope your team moves in behind if they're able to put up a good fight. Gather intel, get recon out, probe, secure the flanks if you can. It's just better, especially as Russia. 'Tis just better. I hope we don't get river. It won't be the end of the world, but I hope we don't get it. Looks like we're going Parnu. Oh boy. We'll try the BTR deck. We'll try it. That's just, I get a pit in my stomach. Because this is just so dominant. My airborne deck is just so dominant. It hurts to not use it. It does quite well on this map too, but we'll see what happens. Three airbornes. So I'm not gonna lie, I do wish I chose mine, because I'd be able to fly through them with my choppers. Oh, armored airborne. Armored airborne and 2 SF armoreds. God damn it. That's the perfect fucking target. It's the perfect fucking target for the airborne deck. I would have been able to fly right through those motherfuckers. Okay. Oh, I forgot the plan. Tell my teammates that if they use too much arty, I'm killing it. Been very fucking successful against the solo queue crowd. Oh, we have our first tantrum. Perhaps. Let's warn him again. Couple more choppers. More up there. See if I can get them to focus over here. Perhaps. Maybe they'll keep moving. Fuck. Two on that side, two here. Chopper rush up the middle would have been good. For some reason, I keep thinking I can fit. I think it's because I'm used to playing US because they have the 4-man teams. They smoked themselves. I'm gonna go. Oh, are you really not in range? Shit. I thought for sure they were in range of that. And of course, this guy's gone. Well, there's two of them over there, I think, so. Come on, Marines, get it off. Come on! There we go. Sheesh. First time I've seen a DAP actually win against a BTR 90. In that kind of like situation. Shoot another one. probably gonna end up moving that. He didn't. Oh, the AT gens must have gone through. Might hit the building and kill that. It's too far now. No, we're gonna reset. We're gonna reset. Bad timing on that one. Thank you, Russia. Rare Raptor winning? Never mind. That's it. Oh my god. American Wheelie Boy better than Russian Wheelie Boy. Or at least that one. Let's see if he's got APS on there. He does. Those are going to be too expensive. He's not going to be able to hold that. First very solid team I've had in a long time here. These guys might be a little bit too clumped. I think this guy needs to start going this way a bit more. Keep up the momentum, but I'm not going to complain. Keep thinking that's an 8-man, that's a 7-1. For some reason I think some of them are 10. Come on, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Come on. Ah, I got slow. Fucking BTRs are slow. Just shoot. The best team I've had in a long time, right here. Awesome, awesome game. I like that BTR deck. If I was more on my own, it would have been difficult. But it's a more grounded deck, and it's faster than having an armored deck. So if I ran into Bookers, that would have been a bigger problem. They'll just chew those. They'll chew those BTRs up like nothing. And they could have used it because that was a striker deck. Might not have needed to do the chopper thing on the right. Wasted some points there. So it was a bit more iffy in the middle than it needed to be. But in terms of morale, which could have, it actually probably did lean toward, it did probably lean pretty heavily on them to surrender like that for losing that flank in that way, because there's two people there. And for you to lose like everything at once and then have to fight all the way back, and you don't even have the closest point to your spawn, that's such a moral, just like, fuck you. That's why I do those chopper rushes the way I do most of the time. But that one was more of see if they send the little birds kind of a thing, because that's what people do when they're the SF. Oh, I've got little birds. It's no problem. I can handle the Russian chopper rush. And I wanted to see if this could do something about it, and it ended up eating a bunch of stingers and surviving, and got it out of there. I don't remember what happened to the Phantom. I think it just died. And both Catrans I think I threw away. But they definitely got a bunch of rockets off in the pursuit of doing that. I don't know if it needed to happen. If they brought more Bookers, then what would have happened would be more snipey with these boys and these boys around. And then I would have just brought the BTRs themselves, and then bring a couple of BVs. Those BVs will have absolutely no problem taking out those Bookers. But you need to be very careful that they don't get around you and they don't get infantry on top of you. That would have been a more skill game figuring that out. And if they're doing the infantry stuff, then BT3F and BTR Marines on top of them, on top of their Bookers, and they'll go down quickly. The double squad of Marines to get through the APS, pretty good. And then because of the BTR 90s with their ATGMs to get through and try and soak up some of that APS or get them to use up some of their APS is pretty solid. These guys also have no, they don't. I thought they did. They don't have an ATGM. So that would have been for probably, yeah. So you don't get that until you go to the 2017. But I don't want to have to spend that much money on a tank that I'm probably going to end up throwing away anyway. So I ended up liking that deck, and I didn't even need to bring any short ad. When you go into those urban environments, the cannons that you get on these BTRs are going to do a perfectly good job at close quarters, taking down any of the American helicopters. You just got to be careful, like you saw a couple times there with the rockets that they can get off. You can stun them, and then you're not killing dick. But then again, those are pretty paper helicopters, so you start to bring some short ad, and they're not going to be an issue once you continue to do the BTR stuff on top of it. And now that I think about it, I do also have this stuff for the anti-chopper stuff too. So there could have been a play there as well if we kept focusing on the shore ride like we were. So good game there. And that was the first time I played this deck. So Marines, BTRs, speed, get up on the front line, strangle them. And if you see something that you need to kill, just go bomb it. Just go bomb it. Thanks for watching. Remember, don't buy this game if you don't own it already. Don't buy it. And try to find something else to play. Always remember that, boys and girls. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. See you guys.